All right, good afternoon. We're going to play on the foam roller today. The class will feel a little challenging at times, but at first we're just going to open our chest. So you're going to set your foam roller in the center of your mat and then sit on the edge of the foam roller. And if you're feeling like you need a little help, you can gently lower yourself down with your hands. If you want to, you can take your arms forward and just roll over your tailbone through your spine, gluing your sacrum to the roller at first. And then if you need to, scoot down so your head's on the roller, arms out to the side. And now let's find our breath. When you're suspended like this, especially with the stretch that you're feeling through your chest, you can feel how the breath moves your ribs. And thus the breath can increase the stretch as you feel everywhere from the foam roller. And now let's start our snow angels down towards your hips. Open to the side. Up towards your head. Back and forth. Inhale, expand your ribs as you take your arms up towards your head along the ground. Exhale, bring your hands down. And do a few more of these and then think about how your ribs are mirroring the action of your arms and that they're lifting away from your spine as you go out to the side and up. And then back down toward your spine as you exhale. Two more just like that. And exhale. Last one. And exhale. And then out to the side. And just breathe. And now from here, your arms are making a Y right now with your spine. And now bend your elbows. Try as you can to get your forearms to the ground. Now that's a challenge. And then straighten your arms. And then bend your elbows. Straighten your arms. Bend your elbows. Straighten your arms. One more, bend your elbows. And straighten your arms. And then take your fingertips to your shoulders and bring your elbows down and forward. Up and out to the side. Down and forward. Up and out to the side. Down and forward. Up and out to the side. Down. And let's reverse the direction. So your elbows are moving in a circle. Your shoulder blade, as your arms go out, are hugging the roller, and then they're widening on your back as they come forward. And this allows you, especially with the pressure of the roller, to feel the spinous processes, the back of your thoracic vertebra, the vertebra that are at your ribs. And then take your hands up above your shoulders and reach one arm up and then the other. And one and the other. And one. Just moving your shoulder blades around. And then press your hands down by your side. Open your chest here. And breathe. And now just for a little exploration, take your thumbs to the back of your rib cage. Widen out. And then just put your hands on your ribs and take an inhale, expand your ribs into your hands. Exhale, press your ribs into the roller. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now clasp your fingers together, take your hands behind your head. Elbows a little bit forward, and now here we're going to feel the deep neck flexion, so you'll nod your head. Press your rib cage into the roller and allow your head to lift. Inhale at the top, and then exhale. Feel the roller touch each vertebra as you lay your head, neck, and shoulders back down. Inhale. And exhale. Press the base of your ribs into the ground, and then like a rocker, your head comes up. Inhale at the top. Exhale. Feel each vertebra as you lower back down. Inhale. Exhale. Press and lift. Inhale at the top. Exhale. Each vertebra touches the roller as you go back down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale. Press your ribs in. And then roll back down. Inhale. And exhale. And roll back down. And then from there, take your hands back by your side. Just inhale, rock your pelvis toward your tailbone. Exhale, using the roller, find each bone of your sacrum. Your sacrum is 4 fused bones, and glue your sacrum to the roller. And then roll back towards your tailbone. And then roll towards your belly button. And just let your spine feel the roller underneath you so you can feel how movement of the pelvis or movement of the head affects the entire spine. And then let your tailbone go. And breathe here. Open your arms out to the side. One more stretch. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and roll off the roller. And you're going to flip it perpendicularly so that it's underneath your shoulder blades. And it's underneath the bottom tip of the shoulder blades. And now hands behind your head. It's a similar movement to what we just did, except you're going to extend your spine all the way over the roller. And so your whole spine is extended. And then exhale, find your way to flexion. As you're doing this, roll the roller. So you roll it towards your head and then towards flexion. Towards your head and flexion. And Now, inhale, take your head, neck, and shoulders back. Exhale, lift your hips into the air. Inhale, tailbone back to the ground. Exhale, curve your spine. Inhale, head, neck, and shoulders back. Exhale, lift your hips up. Inhale, try to leave your head on the ground, put your tailbone on the ground, and curve your spine. Inhale, and lift, and down, and curve. Inhale, and lift, down, and curve. Last one, and lift, down, and curve. From here, roll the roller so it's underneath your sacrum. And so your shoulders are on the ground. And just open your arms out to the side for a second. And then here, with the roller under your sacrum, there's a tendency you might pop your ribs. But what I want you to do is exhale and feel that abdominal connection that the roller can help you find, and then pick up one knee. If your roller feels slidey, feel free to hold on to it with your hands out to the side and pick up the other knee. Hold your legs at tabletop position. Keep your ribs connected to your hips and reach one toe for the ground. And come on back up. And reach the other toe for the ground. And back up. And reach. And up. And reach. And up. And reach. And up. And reach. And up. Now let's try both toes. Now, when I say reach both toes for the ground, they may or may not get there because it's important that you keep your hips and ribs connected. And then bring your knees back up. And exhale. And back up. And exhale. And back up. And exhale. And back up. Now from here, sweep both feet to one side. So your hips stay even on the roller. Your knees are pointing diagonally towards one shoulder. Your toes diagonally in the opposite direction. And then reach both toes down for the ground. And come back up. And switch sides. Reach both toes down for the ground. And come back up. Switch sides. Reach. And up. Switch. Reach. And up. Switch. Reach. Up. And reach. Up. One more. Reach. Up. And then take a moment, just hug your knees towards your chest. Feel the stretch. Keep the roller underneath you. Just let your knees be heavy toward your chest. And breathe into your low back. And then bring your hips back to neutral. You may need to adjust the roller. Take your legs straight into the air. Now with this one, you might really need to hold on to the roller, and that's no fault of your own. Reach those toes towards the ground and lengthen one leg for the ground. And come on back up and lengthen the other leg for the ground. And up and lengthen. Up and lengthen, and then make it a little faster. So as one toe lowers, the other one comes up for a little bit of a scissor. And now back together and flex your feet and point your toe. Flex your feet, point your toes. 2 more. And point. Toes together. Bring your legs towards you. Open to the side. Lengthen through the front of your hips. And up. And open. And lengthen. Up. And open. And lengthen. Up. And open. And lengthen. That's the hard part. Keep that connection. Up. And open. Lengthen. Now reverse. Out. Up together. Lower down. Out. Up. Together. Control through your hips. Out. Open. Together. Lower. One more. And then halfway down, inhale, bend your legs. Exhale, open your legs out to the side. Point your toes, bring your heels together. Flex your feet, bend. Open out to the side, point. Bring them together. Flex and open. Point. Together. Flex. Open. Point. Together. Flex. Open. And reverse. Flex your feet. Open out to the side. Pull. Bring your heels. And point. Open. Flex. Point as you straighten. Open. Flex your feet and knees. Straighten. Point your toes. One more. And point your toes. Bend your knees. Put one foot on the ground and then the other. Lift your hips up. Put your hips down. The roller's between your heels and your sits bones. Go ahead and check in with everything. Make sure everything's feeling good. And then here, I want you to squeeze the roller towards you and try to lift it up. Now, it's not going to come up. It's going to slide out every time. But the act of trying to squeeze it and lift it and in is really good for your hip flexors. Up. So you squeeze the roller, try to lift and come up. Really try to lift the roller and up. One more. And up. And now roll the roller so it's under your feet. And now take a moment here just to feel how connected your spine feels to the floor. And with your feet on the roller, we're going to do those pelvic walks again. Rock towards your tailbone. Exhale, rock towards your belly button. Inhale, rock towards your tailbone. Exhale, rock towards your belly button. Inhale toward your tailbone. Exhale towards your belly button. Now from here, come into the center. Rock your hip towards one side, reach the opposite knee away from you. And then come back in. And because your feet are a little higher, you can find a little more range of motion. So you're really pouring your weight to the opposite side of your pelvis. And pour your weight to the opposite side of your pelvis. And again. And again. And again. And again. And then come into the center and we'll go around in a circle. Rock your pelvis toward your belly button, towards one side, towards your tailbone, towards the other side, towards your belly button, and the side, and your tailbone, and the other side, and belly button, side, tailbone, and side. And the other direction, side, tailbone, side, belly button, side, tailbone, side, belly button. One more. And then from here, we'll go into the full bridge, hands by your side. Rock your pelvis towards your belly button. Lift your hips up into the air. Press into your feet. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale, rock your pelvis towards your tailbone. Exhale, roll your pelvis towards your belly button. Lift your hips back up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale toward your tailbone. Exhale towards your belly button. Lift. And one more. Exhale. And now open your arms out to the side. And with your arms out to the side, let your knees drop towards one side. Look towards the opposite. And then pull your pelvis back for the center and pick up your feet. Now you're controlling where your feet are because you don't want the roller to roll towards you or away from you. Drop your knees to one side, look towards the other side. And then bring your pelvis back, bring your knees up. Drop your knees, look. And then exhale, come on back and up. Inhale, drop your knees, look to one side. Exhale, come back and up. Inhale, drop. Exhale, come back. Inhale, drop. Exhale, come back. Now, we are going to incorporate rolling the roller away. So drop your knees towards one side. Roll the roller away. Then from here, roll your toes and knees towards the other side, pull the roller back. And that's where it gets a little tricky sometimes. And come to the center. Drop your knees to the right, roll the roller away. Turn your knees to the left, bring the roller back. One more time in that direction, roll away. And to the left, come on back. And now center yourself, make sure the roller is straight, and we'll try the other side. Drop your knees to the left, roll the roller away. Turn to the right, bring them back up. Drop your knees to the left, roll the roller away. Turn to the right, bring them back up. One more, finding the mobility through your hips. And come on back up. And then from here, roll the roller away from you. Your ankles are on top of the roller. Spread your toes out. Point your toes. Flex your toes as you spread them out. Point your toes. Feel as you're doing this how your pelvis relates to the roller differently when your toes are pointed and when your toes are flexed. One more, point and flex. Now stay with your feet flexed. Take your hands, clasp them together, put them behind your head. Bring your elbows forward. And with your elbows forward just a little bit so you can see the inside of your elbow, take an inhale. Exhale, press your rib cage into the ground, lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale, look through your big toes, reach your hands toward your hips, and then take your hands back by your head and exhale, lower down. Now point your toes. Same idea. Exhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale, arc your arms. Bring them back behind your head. Exhale, lower back down. Flex your feet. Exhale. Inhale, arc and back. Exhale, back down. Point your toes. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And back down. Flex. Two more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale back down. And last one, point your toes. Exhale. Stay there. Reach your hands toward your hips, palms down. And you have pumping your arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flex, 2, 3, 4, 5. Point, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flex, 2, 5. Point. Flex. Last 5 breaths. Whichever is easier, point or flex, hover your legs above the roller. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower your legs, head, neck, and shoulders down. Let your legs just rest on the roller and turn your head from side to side. From here, go ahead and roll over onto your side. On your side, you're going to take your arm to the roller and then lengthen so you can rest your head on your arm. And so maybe just under your elbow is where the roller is. And you're going to be long and exhale, lift your leg. Flex your foot to come down. And we'll do about 5 of these. Lift, flex your foot to come down. Point your toe to lift, flex your foot to come down. Point your toe to lift, flex your foot to come down. Now take your arm up into the air and reach your hand down toward your hip. Roll the roller towards you and back down. You might need your hand here. It's a hard balance. Roll up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. Now move the roller. Put your top knee on the roller. Take your bottom arm, support your head. Take your top arm in front of you. Now from here, roll the roller forward and then pull the roller back, lift your arm, keep your leg attached to the roller as you twist behind you, and then come on back up. Roll the roller forward, pull the roller back, lift your arm, twist to the world behind you, and come on up, roll the roller forward, pull the roller back, twist to the world behind you, and up. Roll the roller forward, pull the roller back, twist to the world behind you, stay there, circle your arm up, over and forward, and then up, over and back, and up, over and forward, and up, over and back, stay there, 3 breaths. One more breath. And then from here, keep your bottom knee bent. You're going to take the roller down beneath your ankle, flex your foot, and just simply roll that roller away and roll it too. So we're talking like 2 inches. And just feel the support through that hip and toward you. And roll that roller away and toward you. Roll the roller away, stay there, lift and lower, and lift and lower, and lift and lower, lift and lower, and lift. Hip hike, kick forward and back and forward and back and forward. And back and forward and back. Stay there, feel the length. And then let's do all of that on the other side. So roller will be under your arm first. Lying on your side, both legs straight. Resting your head on your arm. Good, and lift that leg up and lower back down.
Lift your leg up and lower back down. Lift your leg up, lower back down. One more. And down. Let's just go straight to fingertips here and roll up and roll and roll up and roll. Two more and down. Last one and down. Now take that roller underneath your front leg, top leg. Take your arm out in front of you, roll the roller forward. Pull the roller back, twist to the world behind you. Roll the roller forward, roll the roller back, twist to the world behind you. Roll the roller forward, roll the roller back, twist to the world behind you. One more, roll the roller forward, roll the roller back, twist to the world behind you. Stay there, roller might shift, and circle up and around and up and over and up, around, up and open, up and around and open. Great. Now from here, you're going to, oops, we forgot our 3 breaths. That's the most important part. 3 breaths. Good. Trying to keep that knee attached to the roller so you're really truly rotating through your spine. And then from here, you're going to bring the roller down underneath so your bottom leg stays bent and the roller is under your top leg. And just roll that roller away from you and then bring it towards you. Roll that roller away and bring it towards. And away and towards and away and towards. Now roll that roller away from you. Hold your body in that position so your waist is lifted and lift your leg and lower. Lift your leg and lower. Somehow I think the roller is going to magically appear back in the shot in a few minutes, in a few seconds. Now kick here, kick forward. Oh, there it is. And kick back. Kick forward. Thank you, magical producer. Kick back. Kick forward. Kick back. Kick forward. Kick back. Lengthen through the front of the hip. And then come on in. And then now what we need to do is take the roller to the top of the mat. Let your hips rest into the mat. Take your thumbs, point down with your thumb. Let your forehead rest to the ground. So the roller is under your forearms. Your thumbs are pointing down towards the ground. The backs of your palms towards the center. And slide your shoulder blades up. And slide your shoulder blades down. Slide your shoulder blades up. Slide your shoulder blades down. Now, roll your thumbs towards the ceiling and do the same shoulder shrugs. Shoulder blades slide up. Shoulder blades slide down. Up and down. And up and down. Now turn your thumbs down for the ground. Slide your shoulder blades up. Roll your forearms on the roller. Slide those shoulder blades down and lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Your ribs are still connected to the mat. And then you're going to roll back down, lifting through the front of your body. Inhale, thumbs down, shoulder blades up. Exhale, thumbs up, shoulder blades down. Extend your spine. And then roll back down, thumbs down, shoulder blades up. And then down and come up. And roll forward. Now stay there. Bend your elbows, roll to your pinkies, and roll to your forearms. Roll to your pinkies, roll to your forearms. Roll to your pinkies, roll to your forearms. Roll to your pinkies and to your forearms. To your pinkies and your forearms. Pinkies and your forearms. Now go ahead and put your head down. Have your forearms over the roller, but your elbows are on the ground. Now the roller is there just to encourage even more external rotation. So your shoulder blades are sliding down. You're reaching your elbows wide. Lift your forearms off the roller and then put them down. So that's super hard. Lift them off and down. Off. Just 2, 3 more of these. And if someone walked into your living room and saw you doing this, they would be like, what are you doing? And you would say, I am working really hard. And down. One more lift. Now stay there. Keep your forearms higher than the roller. Lift your elbows. Extend your spine. Shoot your arms out above the roller. Bend your elbows. Lower your head, neck, and shoulder. Without letting your forearms touch the roller, touch your elbows to the ground. And then your forearm goes back down. Whew. One more, just like that. Lift your forearms. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Oops, I forgot to lift your elbows. Do that too. Lengthen away from you. Bend your elbows. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders. Lower your elbows. Try not to touch the roller. And then rest. Whew. Go ahead and find your way back to child's pose. Just leave the roller where it is. We can use a break. And just breathe here. And then walk your hands over to one side. Breathe there. Then walk your hands over to the other side. Couple breaths there. And then come on in. And now we're going to put your shins on the roller, knees on the ground, and your hands on the ground. So you're basically on your hands and knees with your shins on the roller. Hands underneath your shoulders. Now sit back a little bit. So you want your knees under your hips and your thighs to be in line with your hips, which means your knees might be a little bit in front of your hips. Shins on the roller, and what you're going to do is push into your hands, lift your ribs, lift your knees, and then put your knees down. Exhale, lift and down. Exhale, lift and down. Exhale, lift, lengthen your roller away. Bring your roller in. Lengthen your roller away. Bring your roller in. 3 more. And in. 2 more. And in. Last one. And in. Now, go ahead and turn around and put your calves on the roller. Calves on the roller. Take your hands behind you. Press into your arms. Flex your feet. Open your chest. And then relax. And again, press into your arms. Flex your feet. Open your chest. Press into your legs. Lift your hips. And back down. 4 more of those. Lift your hips. And back down. 3 more. Lift your hips. And back down. 2 more. Lift your hips. And back down. All right. Now we're going to flip the roller. And you're going to sit right on the edge of the roller. And now we're going to do the roll back. If the roll back is a big challenge for you, grab your towel and just put it behind your back here. Sitting tall, pull your knees towards you, reach your hands in front of you. Now, the important thing is to make sure you're right on the edge of the roller because sometimes our head misses. And you'll roll back. Roll back, roll back, roll back. sacrum, low back, and ribs. And yes, you might just fall. That's okay. Hands above your head. And then exhale, roll through your spine. Find your way back to sitting. Inhale. And exhale, roll down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, roll down. Inhale. And exhale, roll up. One more inhale. Exhale, roll down. Now from here, put your rib cage into the ground. Put your left hand on the ground. Bring your right knee toward your chest. Bring your left knee toward your chest. Grab onto it with your right hand and lengthen your right leg away from you. Or make this picture with the opposite handed leg. And then you're going to switch your legs and grab onto that with your right hand. And then switch and switch and switch and switch and switch and switch. Now switch hands. And then the other side. That hand does the switching. And switch and switch. Switch, switch, and switch. Head, neck, and shoulders down. Breathe here. Now, lengthen one leg back underneath you. Lift the other leg up into the air, straighten your leg. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Grab onto that leg with your right hand. Your left hand is out to the side. And switch, 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 switch hands. And the switch, switch your legs. And rest. And then from here, just roll from side to side. Check in with your spine's processes and do your snow angels again. Feel how open your shoulders are. Do a couple more. Bend your elbows and straighten. Bend and straighten. And then from here, roll off to the side and come up to sitting. Find your Z sit. Roly, roly goes the roller. And with that Z sit position, be tall. Roll down, bend to the side. And come up. So you're using the roller to find a little bit more side bend. And come up. And a little more side bend. Turn your shoulders for the floor. Both hands on the roller, dive your head down. And stack your spine. And dive your head down. And stack your spine up. And dive your head down. And stack. One more, dive your head down. And stack your spine up. Switch your legs, switch the roller, sitting tall and bend, and up, and bend, and up, and bend. Turn towards the roller, dive your head down, and back up, and dive, and up, and dive. One more. Next, we're going to go to standing. You can move the roller away. And now find your way to standing. And first, put your heels on the ground and find that squat and feel that mobility through your ankles. And then lengthen your hips up into the air. Feel the mobility. And if you need to bend your knees here, that's great. You're going to roll up to standing. Now bring your feet a little closer together. And then the roller does a really good job of helping us with proprioception in our spine. So now we're going to do the forward roll again. Roll forward. Imagine stretching long through your spine. Reach your hands for the ground. And stack back up, finding those deep low abdominals. And up. Inhale, one more. Exhale, nod. Roll down. Inhale. Exhale, roll back up. All right, stand with your feet right next to each other. Close your eyes, find your balance. Notice the tissues in your body that might be a little warmer, a little more alive. Notice what might be looser. Where are your shoulders in relationship to your spine? And now open your eyes. Stand with your heel to your toe. First, see how you do here with your eyes open. And it's with balance exercise, we're looking for the wobble. So if you're not wobbling enough, try to close your eyes. The wobbles will come. And then, just like that, you're increasing your balance, and you're increasing your ability to balance by negotiating those wobbles through your ankles, through your hips, and through the top of your neck. And let's try the other side, goodness. And if you're on a squishy mat, it's even harder. So stand through, find the wobbles, close your eyes. Interesting. One side found it, one side didn't. All right. Thank you so much for joining us on this mat with foam roller class. We'll see you next time.